It is well known in the world of today, showing off your body or being on social media, showing your face or showing your outfit in the social media can make you gain a lot of likes. But the question is, how do you find yourself in that fake projections of the world? Or how do you become the best version of yourself, regardless of what's happening around you? Hi, this is Kibwe, the Game Changer. I help working individuals and business owners become the best version of themselves and be more productive. But what you need to know that there are plenty reasons that can push somebody not to be themselves or not to behave fully to be their best version of who they want to become. According to Dr. John Pirakos, who was one of the best psychiatrists in the world. Remain till the end of this video. We are going to discover the 3 wounds that can cause someone not to be true to themselves. So wound number 1, it is rejection. Rejection is a profound wound, and most people who are rejected, they don't feel the edge of exist. And another element of someone who has the wound of rejections, you can find them, they seek always solitude. So which means they want to be alone. They don't want attention. So once they get too much attention, they are afraid, they don't know what to do after that. And even if they have been accepted by others, they don't believe it. They always found a reasons they can create and sabotage their acceptance so that others can still reject them. They are at peace of being alone. That is the wound of rejections. If you are somebody who feels always to be alone sometimes, you must check yourself. Maybe you have the wound of rejection which is not healed yet. The bottom line here, they have fear and they have anxiety, so that they panic when they feel rejected. The second wound is the wound of humiliation. You know, if you've been humiliated, either in a workplace, or either you're at school, or either in a relationship, so you develop certain mechanism in you. So people who have the wound of humiliations, the symptoms that you find in them, they always think they are dirty, they're not clean inside. And also another element that can show, they always blame themselves, even if it's not their fault. They always blame themselves for something they have not done. Someone who has the wound of humiliations, they tend to go and eat too much. You think that they are angry, they just want to compensate with food, and they gain too much weight. The third wound, it is the wound of betrayal, of treason. Those people who have betrayal wound of treasons, they cannot compromise. And they're always there to show others what they are capable of doing. They always interrupt or intercept when you are having a conversation, either in the business space or in a work space, or when you are just talking. They always interrupt the response. They don't want you to finish this. When things are not going in their way, they become angry. They consider themselves as hard-working people, and they cannot tolerate laziness. Another element of people with wound of betrayal, they cannot delegate. They want to do everything by themselves. If you want to discover somebody who has betrayal wound, they want to foresee everything, they want to control everything, they cannot delegate because they are scared of disengagement, they are scared of separations, they are scared of disassociation. Now, what is the remedy when you have those wounds but you can't be true to yourself? Number 1, you need to identify what are your wounds right now, because you need to understand that if you get hurt, how do you behave? What are your behaviors? Because you cannot change something you haven't identified yet. Identify yourself. What is your wound? Is it betrayal? Is it humiliations? Or it's rejection? So after discovering what are your wounds, now you need to accept that you are not perfect, and you must let it go. Because by knowing your wound, you know how to walk towards healing. So the last and most important thing, you need to admit your fear and allow yourself go in that fear and be vulnerable and honest to yourself and to others. That is the beginning of your healing process. And most people, they are stuck in their past wound. It's not an overnight thing. It is a process. Once you have the self-awareness in you, you'll be the best version of yourself. Thank you very much for watching. Follow me on Facebook. Hit the likes button. If you have any questions, drop me a comment. I will attend to it.